Hello and welcome back to another episode of our Chernobyl reaction.
Today, we are watching episode 2, which is titled Please Remain Calm. And I know we predicted in the last episode that there was going to be a lot more frustration in this one. And based off of that title alone, I think we're right.
Yeah, I am not calm. And I feel like there's going to be more the civilians like being panicked and like being like, what the hell is going on?
And of course, the government being like, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Chill out. You know, people are coughing and dying, but don't worry about that.
Yeah, it's just a stomach bug.
Right. After editing the reaction for the last episode, I have a little bit better of an understanding of what happened and who was who exactly.
Right.
In the very beginning, the guy who we're calling the whistleblower,
Yeah.
Valery Legasov, I made a little cheat sheet because I don't think we'd ever remember these names on our own. But he was talking about Anatoly,
Yes.
the head engineer. That's the guy who gets pinned basically for everything.
For everything.
The series started off pretty horribly, which is to be expected based on, you know, the context of what the show is about.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm curious to see, you know, where it's gonna go from there now that the actual disaster has already happened. What's going to happen in the aftermath?
Yeah, like what lengths will the government go to silence the people on all this, you know, to keep this under wraps?
If you enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe.
And in a very calmly manner, it's showtime.
Ты знаешь, наверное, все-таки Родина.
Does that voice sound familiar?
Nuclear energy.
По русским обычаям, горькую землю, где я родился.
We got some new characters here.
Where is everyone?
Oh, they refused to come in.
Why?
It's Saturday.
That air.
Is it like a meter?
Yeah, the text.
8 millironkin. Leak.
The air.
Wow. I don't know how far away this city is. That will ruin your Saturday.
Yeah, it was so sudden too.
Yeah.
It didn't take that much time for the radar to go off.
ID 131. It's not military, it's uranium decay. U-235.
Ignalina, maybe 240 kilometers away.
Oh, wow.
All right, stay calm.
There it is.
Who's the next closest?
It's Chernobyl, but that's not possible. They're 400 kilometers away.
And that's too far for 8 millironkin.
Oh my gosh.
They don't even believe it could be... Again, I'm not believing like it could even be...
Yeah, possible.
Possible.
Iodine.
Could it be a waste dump?
Yeah, the iodine.
No one's answering the phone.
Nope.
They are busy.
Yeah.
Get everyone started on an IV.
We don't have enough.
All the children then.
We don't have enough.
Oh, these are the guys with the water valves.
I'm surprised they even got out of there.
Yeah, honestly.
No, stop, stop! What are you doing? These are radiation burns. Their clothes are contaminated. Help me!
Oh no, so it's just... Oh,
Fucking.
and they're all touching it with their bare hands. Oh.
They got through.
They all are. Oh, they're all just carrying everything.
Yeah, no gloves. Yeah. That quick.
Aww.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of smoking in this episode. Just stress.
Right.
I'm fine, thank you.
Would you care to read Deputy Chairman Shabina's report while you wait?
Certainly, thank you.
It's a fancy couch. Doesn't look very comfortable.
It's expensive, though.
Uh-oh.
I think he's just got some bad news.
Yeah, they said it was all fine on the phone with him, you know.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, so he probably had no idea what he was walking into.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Professor, they're ready. Professor Legasov?
Is he ready? I don't think he is.
I'm pleased to report that the situation in Chernobyl is stable. Plant Director Bricano reports no more than 3.6 Rontgen.
Damn it.
Well, it seems like it's well in hand, so
It's not.
if there is nothing else...
He wants to say something.
me
Yeah.
too, John.
Thank you.
He's gonna stand up.
Professor, if you have any concerns, feel free to address them with me later.
I can't.
A fireman was severely burned on his hand by a chunk of smooth black mineral on the ground inside the core. If there's graphite on the ground outside, it means it wasn't a control system tank that exploded. It was the reactor core. It's open.
Bad news.
Comrade General Secretary, I can assure you that Professor Legasov is mistaken.
Here we go again.
3.6 Rontgen, which, by the way, is not the equivalent of one chest X-ray, but rather 400 chest X-rays. It's also the maximum
limit. Yeah,
reading
the top
on
limit.
low-limit dosimeters. This fireman was holding the equivalent of 4 million chest X-rays in his hand.
Fuck.
All I hear is a man I don't know, engaging in conjecture. I will allow it.
Thank you.
Jeez.
Oh my god. This guy has trouble right here.
They just have to blindly trust the government, like the party officials, like
Yeah.
they said.
Every atom of U-235 is like a bullet. Traveling at nearly the speed of light, most of these bullets will not stop firing for 100 years.
Stems entirely from the description of a rock.
It's not just a rock.
I want you to go to Chernobyl. You take a look at the reactor, you personally, and you report directly back to me, and take Professor Legasov with you.
No. So that's how he gets sick. He's right there.
Yeah. Damn.
Aw, I'm sure. I mean, he knows exactly what he's.
Walking into.
That sucks.
I'm just thinking, how do they ever contain this?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea. What year was this?
86? No, wait.
It's-
Yeah, 86, and then the president was 88?
It's been less than 50 years.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's not something you ever really hear about
No.
that much anymore.
How does a nuclear reactor work?
Hardly a simple answer.
Yeah.
Of course. Tell me how a nuclear reactor works, or I'll have one of these soldiers throw you out of the helicopter.
All right, let's just chill.
We use something called fission. A neutron is,
The bullet.
Yes. The bullets from one atom will eventually strike another atom. The force of this impact splits that atom apart, releasing a tremendous amount of energy. We surround the fuel rods with graphite to
Okay.
moderate the neutron flux.
I'm learning a lot here.
I know.
Know how a nuclear reactor works. No, I don't need you.
You don't know that much.
What? Yeah, I imagine her husband's in bad shape.
Yeah.
He went right in there. Oh my gosh.
Get away from them.
Oh my God.
You want to get sick? Go.
Oh, is he one of the people that was standing out there?
I think so.
Ignitenko, 6th Paramilitary Fire and Rescue Unit. I need to find him.
He's being transported by helicopter to Moscow.
Oh,
Hospital
wow.
number 6.
Why, is he all right?
Now.
Moscow.
Yeah, he looks pretty bad.
Yeah. So I wonder why they're taking them.
I don't know.
Just to do like further testing?
Look, that's graphite on the roof.
Oh,
The whole
my
building's been
goodness.
blown open.
Why, if we can't see, we don't know. Get us directly over the building.
Boris,
No!
we
My
fly
name.
directly over.
I
An
haven't
open
asked for your
reactor will be
advice.
dead within a week. Dead!
Do you want that man? This guy is whack. What?
Fly directly over that core. I promise you by tomorrow morning you'll be begging for that bullet.
What are you gonna do? What do you... I know it's tough because like, if you disobey, you could get killed. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's tough. But like, yeah, if you just once you just see that, you'd be like, okay, it's not.
It looks pretty horrible.
Yeah.
And if you get that warning, I don't know, man.
Back to Minsk. Okay, so Minsk. Here we go.
What a pleasure. Let me introduce
I'm here
Ilya.
about Chernobyl.
No time for pleasantries.
Yeah. I have a feeling this guy's gonna downplay everything.
Yeah, shut that door.
I must tell you, this is why no one likes scientists. When we have a disease to cure, where are they? But when there isn't a problem, they're everywhere, spreading fear.
I know about Chernobyl. Hundreds of thousands of people are going to get cancer. And God knows how many more will die.
I prefer my opinion to yours.
I'm a nuclear physicist.
Yeah.
Before you were deputy secretary, you worked in a shoe factory.
Damn.
Stable iodine will keep your thyroid from absorbing radioactive iodine. Get as far from Minsk as you can.
I'd be like, sure. That was nice of her.
Yeah.
Ah, these guys.
Oh, right.
It's overkill. Big Karloff showing off to make us look bad.
Doesn't matter how it looks. We'll tell them the truth in the simplest terms possible. We'll be fine.
They're just gonna tell him what he wants to hear.
More smoking, like you said.
Well, I feel like these two are gonna lie, and Legasov is gonna call their BS.
Yeah.
And I have a list of individuals who we believe are accountable.
Individuals.
Professor Legasov, I understand you've been saying dangerous things.
Very dangerous things. Tell me how an RBMK reactor core explodes.
That question again.
It's disgraceful.
Wow.
Really. To spread disinformation at a time like
Just
this.
because there's no answer doesn't mean it's not true.
That does work in their favor, though.
I know.
You know,
Where
covering
is
it up.
Graphite on the roof. Graphite is only found in the core, where it's used as a neutron flux moderator.
Nice.
Oh, there can't be. Comrade Shavina, my apologies, but graphite, that's not possible.
Because I may not know much about nuclear reactors. I know a lot about concrete.
Comrade, I assure you that...
I understand.
Oh, shit.
Our high-range dosimeter just arrived.
Oh, here we go.
We could cover one of our trucks with lead shielding.
Understand that even with lead shielding, it may not be enough.
Then I'll do it myself.
Wow.
That's brave.
Damn, I respect that.
Those other two are sweating.
Well, I appreciate that guy was asking some questions.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of throwing people under the bus in this show.
Absolutely. It's crazy that now this is what they're doing when before there were guys like right there, the firefighters, you know,
no
with
masks.
absolutely nothing.
We're going in. That is pretty close.
Yep, he's right up in there.
There's no way they can hide from this, right?
But even if they know the truth, what will they do with that?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's spooky.
Uh-huh. All that radiation sludge.
Is that just soap or is that something special?
I don't know.
It's not through Röntgen. It's 15,000.
Shit.
Fifth.
Means the fire we're watching with our own eyes is giving off nearly twice the radiation released by the bomb in Hiroshima. And that's every single hour. 48 more tomorrow, and it will not stop. Not in a week, not in a month.
Please escort Comrades Bakhanov and Fomin to the local party headquarters.
Oh. They're in trouble.
You guys are done?
This is a fissioning reactor core burning at over 2,000 degrees. The heat will instantly vaporize the water.
How do we put it out?
Boron and sand.
Sand?
Well, that'll create problems of its own, but I don't see any other way. And obviously, we're going to need to evacuate an enormous area.
Never mind that. Focus on the fire.
I am focusing on the fire.
This will go much easier if you talk to me about the things you do understand and not about the things you do not understand.
Well, he doesn't understand people's lives being at stake. I mean, it's like at least finally something's being done, but like so much damage has already occurred.
Would they say 20? It's been 20 hours?
Just way too long.
Yeah.
I gotta give props to him for remaining so calm throughout this entire thing, even though he knows all of the details.
Yeah. They quickly threw Anatoly's name. It was him.
Superstitious. Are you here because of the fire?
You can say that.
Anything we should be worried about?
What does he do?
Yeah.
No.
It's hard because like the people, you know, they deserve to know, but at the same time, if they know, it might not be helpful if they're all, everyone would probably like freak out, try to get out of here.
Yeah. I don't know, how do you do it?
I don't know.
So I wonder when he said with the sand, it would cause other problems. I wonder what problems that would cause.
I don't know. Maybe some other type of reaction?
Maybe.
Man, sucks to be those guys too.
I know, you're getting too
Remind
close.
them about the perimeter.
Minimum 10-meter perimeter. Copy that.
Is that
less than it should be?
13.
Tell them they cannot go over the core.
They are.
Did not copy this.
He is in. It's gonna crash.
Wow.
It
just like melted?
I think.
Is there any other way, Legazo? Send the next one in.
Imagine seeing that if you're the pilot.
Damn.
Back in. Oh, right.
Oh, yes.
She's probably gonna tell these
Nice
people.
of you to phone. It's been too long.
Code?
Yes,
Code.
It's extremely hot. Simka, who's 14, and little Boris, who's 5.
Whoa.
They're dropping sand and boron on the fire.
Oh, damn.
That's what I would do.
Is there another approach?
Yeah, does she think otherwise? Well, it'd be nice if there was another option.
Yeah. Is she going down?
Where are you going?
Chernobyl.
She's going.
That takes a lot of
Yeah,
guts.
mad respect to anyone who goes there willingly.
There are 50,000 people in this city.
We're staying here.
Yes, we are. And we'll be dead in 5 years.
Turbina, a nuclear plant in Sweden has detected radiation.
Sweden?
Oh,
Americans took satellite photos.
It's out.
Reactor building, the smoke, the fire. Not letting children play outside. In Frankfurt.
The Soviets may have been fairly quick to acknowledge the accident because evidence in the form of mild nuclear radiation had already reached beyond the Soviet borders.
Can't deny that.
Are people evacuating?
I don't know where this is. I guess?
Yeah, once you start seeing military vehicles.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's some people just to stay inside.
Oh, no, they're leaving.
Oh. Wow.
Where did they go?
I know. Look how easy it was to do this, though. You know, like they could have done this.
Yeah, that really doesn't seem to be like the mass panic that I kind of expected. I wonder if that's what the speakers are saying. Please remain calm or something.
Yeah, it could be. I wish I knew Russian.
I know. Oh no!
But the dog has to dip.
No pets? That's so sad. I wonder, I don't know how much information they're getting.
Yeah, where exactly are they taking them?
I said turn around. This is a restricted zone.
If you arrest me, you should take me to the highest possible authority.
Damn.
Are they gonna let her through?
Comrades, the guards arrested this woman at the south checkpoint. I'd have put her in a cell.
But he thought you should know that I know.
But I estimate at least a month before it melts through the lower concrete pad, which gives us time.
No, you don't have a month. You have approximately 2 days.
Oh, shit.
It's going to burn through the biological shield here by Tuesday.
But I confirmed it with plant personnel. The tanks are nearly empty.
No, they were nearly empty. I'm guessing that every pipe in the building ruptured, and then there are those fire engines that I saw on the way in.
The tanks are full.
Oh, no.
So it's gonna be more.
От Совета министров СССР.
Fuck.
I was hoping she had. Maybe, does she have an idea? I was
Yeah.
hoping she was coming with a different idea, not just more bad news.
I think he's kind of shocked. I mean,
Yeah.
knowing that he's gonna die within
Right.
a short period of time.
Our power comes from the perception of our power. Do you understand the damage this has done?
The airdrops are working to douse the fire.
Yay.
There's been a reduction in radionuclide emissions. The uranium will melt the sand, creating a kind of lava which will begin to melt down through the shield below.
When the lava enters these tanks, it will instantly superheat and vaporize
Approximately 7,000 cubic meters of water.
Another more.
That sounds like a lot.
everything
Yep.
within a 30-kilometer radius will be completely destroyed, including the 3 remaining reactors at Chernobyl.
Oh.
That's even worse, isn't
Yeah.
it? Oh
Yeah.
my
The release of
God.
radiation will be severe and will impact all of Soviet Ukraine, Latvia.
Shit. Wow.
For much of the area, a nearly permanent disruption of the food and water supply.
For Belarusia and the Ukraine, impact means completely uninhabitable for a minimum of 100 years.
And how long before this happens?
Approximately 48 to 72 hours.
That's not a lot of time.
It just keeps getting worse.
We can pump the water from the tanks. Unfortunately, the tanks are sealed shut by a sluice gate, and the gate can only be opened manually.
You have to go in.
My permission for what?
We're asking for your permission to kill 3 men.
Yeah.
Damn.
3 to say. I know.
Like, what choice do you have?
Yeah.
Like, that really sucks.
It does.
All victories inevitably come at a cost.
Damn.
Wow. Who are those 3 people going to be? 56 hours. Not a lot of time left.
Wow, everything's just left.
It's like time froze.
And open the sluice gate valve here. The valve will be difficult to operate, so we'll need 3 men.
No one's going to volunteer.
Any volunteers will be rewarded. A yearly stipend of 400 rubles.
Oh my God.
My friend was a security guard that night, and she's now dying. And we've all heard about the fireman.
I don't have an exact number.
You don't need an exact number to know if it will kill us. But you can't even tell us that.
Wow.
Maybe the best policy is honesty.
Yeah.
You'll do it because it must be done. And if you don't, millions will die. If you tell me that's not enough, I won't believe you. I spit on the people who did this, making my peace with it. Now you make yours. Go into that water, because it must be done.
I think you're right. Honesty was the best way to do it.
Ananenko. Where's Parlov?
Wow.
Baranov.
Not a lot of people could do that.
No.
You know?
It truly is. I mean, it's a sacrifice for their country.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oof.
That's terrifying. I feel like you could barely even see, too. I know. So they just have to, like, drain the water out of the tanks?
Something like that. So they have to give them, like, turn something so they can have access to the tanks.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. Man, their detectors, I guess it's for radiation, are going off.
Oh my God.
This is giving me a lot of anxiety.
Oh my God! Stop! Stop! Oh, they're not working.
Is it is it the radiation? I imagine. Yeah.
Stop! No.
Oh my gosh. What?
Oh my God! What an! Oh my God! That was so sad.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, that was a tough one.
What? I don't know how they can get out of that.
Do you think they died?
It could, I mean, if they don't know where to go and they get...
Well, was that them like taking their last breath?
Maybe.
Or were they just panicking?
I don't know.
Sure,
I guess... What a way to end it. Oh my gosh. Well, what do we start with this episode?
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty bummed out
again. Yeah, sad.
Maybe even more than the first one, which is surprising because I feel like the first episode was more graphic with all of the people, seeing everyone's faces, them vomiting blood and all of that. But something about the ending of this one really got me.
Got you. I know, because it's like these guys have to do this impossible mission. They're not going to come back from it. I don't know. I mean, you thought there was some hope, but then luckily the girl from Minsk came in and told... I don't know. I just feel like there's always... The bad news keeps on piling up.
Yeah.
And it feels like, at this point, a nightmare that's never going to end. But somehow it does.
I feel like maybe this one was tougher because people are actually facing their mortality and the consequences of the situation.
Right.
Like I don't know what his name is. The new guy.
The chairman, I think they called him.
The chairman?
Yeah.
I mean, he's obviously not taking it well.
No.
And I feel like it's very understandable how he's just kind of getting lost in his own thoughts.
Yeah.
And probably just not even knowing how to wrap his head around the situation. No. And that's, compared to the people who were right in it.
Yeah. Yeah, from that ending, I don't know if there's... they're just trapped.
I know.
Or they have to send to more people, but I don't know if
it doesn't seem like it's even possible if the lights turn off, because it's pitch black down there.
Yeah, you couldn't even see what you were doing.
And once again, just the radiation. I think it's interesting how obviously it's not what's the right word? The radiation is not some sort of physical monster. We kind of talked about this at the end of the last episode, but when you add the sound of the machines, it does start to feel like one. I don't know what it just the addition of the sound just really makes it feel like it's lurking
everywhere
around.
Because it is everywhere, there you breathe.
It's frustrating to know that the people who are trying to do the right thing, like the professor and even this chairman guy to some extent, it took him a little bit to get there, but once he was willing to ask questions and receive information to some extent. But if only it had been that type of people, those types of people who were there in the beginning.
I know.
And it still would have been damaging, but just maybe not to the extent that it is.
And it's interesting about those people at the beginning. A lot of them are turning in on each other, right? Oh, it was Anatoly. It was so-and-so.
Anyone lower than them.
Yeah, it's their fault.
The hierarchy.
Which questions, they shouldn't have even been in that position in the first place, I feel like.
Yeah. We didn't see any of Anatoly in this one.
I know. I wonder if you just assume that he's done. I don't know.
Done?
Dead from just the radiation.
Well, he's not dead because remember he gets sentenced to prison.
Oh, right. And we still don't know exactly what caused it. So I wonder if it's going to be...
I know.
Something that just is never explained.
Or it's just something that up until now their technology and their understanding of nuclear stuff hasn't been that advanced.
Yeah. It's sad because that helped that, knowing that helped push the narrative that everything's fine. Because like, oh, this can never happen.
I know.
So.
And they never had anything prepared for an instance of disaster like this because they thought it could never happen.
Right.
One question that I have is, if you are an individual who did receive a lot of radiation, does that ever, like, can you not be around other people, or are you now radioactive? Because that's what the nurse said, right? To stay away from that guy and his baby.
Yeah.
Can you not even be around other people because you can it's almost like you infect them just by existing?
Yeah,
because the clothes did it as well. And also, if you already get really affected by the radiation and then you start taking the iodine pills, does that help? Is it basically useless at that point?
Yeah. Like, I wonder if for future episodes start to look in on like the aftermath of people, specific lives. Like we had the fireman,
right,
and his wife. Which I wonder why he went to Moscow.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess for some of the impactful moments of the episode, the scene where they were all suited up and cleaning off that car that kind of reminded me of the scene from last episode with the ashes and the kids playing. Just that very haunting, dark, weird. It just feels like another universe.
I know, especially because it happened. It's such a quick time, right? You went from like that town was full of life, to just everything's empty.
I'm curious. I'm always concerned now, ever since we watched Sicario and we didn't get the Spanish translation. If there was supposed to be anything for that intro, because it was a lot of Russian.
Yeah.
So if we missed something, let us know what. Absolutely. Or I mean, even if it wasn't supposed to be translated, feel free to let us know what the translation is.
Absolutely.
If it's important. And also, I'm curious what the speakers were saying on the buses.
Yeah, I know.
As they were getting bussed out.
My guess is, please remain calm, like you said.
Something like that. So the whole world pretty much knows about it.
Right.
At this point. So how much damage control can they really do?
I know.
Other than just blaming certain people and being like, oh, it's not our fault. We did clean up as quickly as possible.
I know. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of like, oh, we were told this. It's not our fault. It's these people's fault. Their fault. The engineers at their power plant.
I feel like the music was really good in this one, and how it kind of conveyed different people's sense of hopelessness or disbelief. Like when Legasov was reading the brief, and right as he was walking into that room with all the guys, it was just a sound that was playing, but it felt like a very good representation of that feeling you have when you just can't believe that something is happening. His
face changed and everything. He had to say something, right, at the end, because everyone was going on with their day.
Imagine if he hadn't said something.
No.
I think we have chatted long enough on this one. Very intense.
Sad.
Depressing. But important.
Maybe there's a little hope, obviously. Maybe.
I don't know about that. But I'm still looking forward to seeing where it goes.
Absolutely.
Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.